Hi, everybody. Me, Bryson Booker here with my first movie review. Well, I think it's my first. Anyway, here we go. One of my favorite childhood movies. Well, one of my favorites. This is Stuart Little from the co-director of The Lion King. Stuart Little was released in theaters prior to Christmas time of 1999. It is followed by a sequel which is Stuart Little 2, released in July of 2002. And it's also, and there's a movie after that was only released direct to video in 2006. But right now I can't, it was an animated Stuart Little film. I can't remember the name of it. But this was the first. And Stuart Little was based on a book by E.B. White, who was the author. Forgive me if I get the author wrong. But they decided to make a movie out of with a little mouse and a kid named George. He wants a friend, and so his parents pretty much they go out and they're gonna find adoption. They end up finding this little mouse named Stuart, and when he first comes home, let's see, George. George doesn't like Stuart at first. He thinks he's like a nuisance and everything. But then George and Stuart find a great relationship, and their cat Snowball pretty much later is trying doesn't like Stuart either. So he's trying to get rid of Stuart out of the house, and him and his buddies try to plan a thing, try to plan an attempt to catch Stuart. Later in the movie, Stuart's parents make an appearance to take him home, but they end up not being his real parents. So pretty much it was a scheme from the cats to lure Stuart into their trap. If I'm correct. I haven't watched this movie in a while, so forgive me if I'm a little rusty. But it was a great film when it came out. Once again, this is one of my childhood favorites. I don't know if this is one of your childhood favorites, but this movie, at the time, uh, the graphics were freaking amazing. I mean, how can you do something like this in a movie? And of course, in 1999, things started to get better, technology started advancing up until it is now today. But the visuals in this movie, how they um, put the mouse in this human world, 3D type, it looks so nice. The graphics are clear. Stuart is detailed, very detailed. I think they made him look like crap in the animated movie, but in these movies, the two first Stuart Littles, he looks very nice. Here's some of the scenes from the movie. There is a description on the back. The film is by Columbia Pictures, along pretty much with Columbia TriStar Home Video. Rated PG. There's the cassette, VHS. Join the fun when the little family adopts this adorably spunky boy named Stuart, played by Michael J. Fox, who is a good actor, by the way. He also did Stuart Little 2 and Stuart Little 3, so he was in all three of them. Who looks a lot like a mouse. Mr. and Mrs. Little, Hugh Laurie, and Gina Davis fall in love with Stuart right away, but their older son George, Jonathan Lipnickel, confusing last name, sorry, isn't so sure. As Stuart tries to win over his new brother with hilarious fits of courage and daring family's cat Snowball, Nathan Lane, gets involved with a gang of shady felines who devise a dastardly plan to get Stuart out of the house permanently. State-of-the-art special effects, laugh-out-loud comedy, and rip-roaring hijinks make this the biggest adventure a little could have. Like I said, very good movie. The graphics are good. One of the funny scenes in this movie was when Stuart Little accidentally fell into the washer. That's one of the memorable scenes from this film. And the Mrs. Little comes down. She's like, "Oh my goodness, Stuart!" And then stops the washer. Then he falls out and he burps up a bubble. That's this scene right here. One of the funny scenes in this movie. Good movie, very very good movie. And Stuart Little 2 review, coming soon. And I remember more about that movie than I do about this one. So thanks for watching.